Okay, this video is definitely okay. There is a video before this here about, and the title of it is Look Back 2017 and 2018, Move Forward. Okay. So it's gonna be a title relevant. Yes, it's gonna be that. I be trying to think of something extra, and I'm just like, ugh. But I have to learn how to just straight just settle, because y'all know I've told y'all I have lots of Libra in my back chart, a lot, and so that's why I can be pretty indecisive, and also something else I explained in the video. But this video is um except when someone wants to let go in relationships. And I'm speaking about any type of relationships. We have relationships where you must understand, a lot of times we don't want to get up into a marriage because we all about perfection. But hey, they tell you from a child, are you living every other of your life perfect? So you gotta understand when people gonna let you go. And yeah, you invest a lot, but I would like to say, as long as the person don't leave you for dry, camel and desert dry, you have to get there and work out a plan, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they got moons, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn to be willing to adjust. Hey, this video here is, you all hold on, because I have to get there in charge of this. Uh, I have to charge of this here. It's not holding. Well, it is holding, but it just is time to charge it up while I'm here. So let me talk about this here. So this video, like I said, got a goal of 10 minutes to speak on this here. So this year, 7 years, and put the pattern back about the Lorenzen Wright that occurred. It occurred during Cancer Leo season. And then coincidentally, 7 years later was when stuff came to the surface. Now, how the world they drained that lake? Did they really drain that lake? Cause that lake didn't look like no pond or no puddle of water. That looked like a big lake now. And they found a gun up in there. Whew! And that's all they found was a gun. They didn't find something else. Wait, and then the thing, that was kind of far. How did they choose that water, that body of water specifically? Decide to put the gun up in that one. And so definitely I will be talking about the Mystery Bible Belt is the nickname of it. And definitely that mystery came to her in 7 years. It was during Scorpio season. Scorpio, Sagittarius, in between that season, everything comes about. So Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, it's just like everything, just one thing after another. She waived extradition. She probably towards the end of the month will be back in that state. They're gonna probably most likely do a change of venue. That's what her lawyer may request if she get a lawyer, if she do a public defender. So I tell you, that Mystery Bible Belt is, talk about sociopathic, psychopathic. What the other word you could use? Whew, it gotta be another word stronger than sociopathic. Whew. I don't know, pyropathic. So, and then 7 years before his murder, a child was the transcending life of an infant. That's reported as SIDS. Approximately 7 years. And there's a fund through the Memphis Grizzlies. That's supposed to whatchamacallit. Anybody read the book, or if you have the reviews, I will be looking to see who have the reviews on that book. Mr. Tell Me Anything. I will be looking for people reviews on it. I have so many books that I want to definitely uh attend to. So it's like, it's like, okay, this a national headline type, but whew, it's gonna probably get deep over the next 10 years. The trial I feel will be delayed for 3 years, just depending on how stuff going. Somebody replied to me, that she's an Aquarius. I had estimated her at a Capricorn, Leo, Aries. I really did. And when I first saw the photo, I didn't see the name. It said Lorenzen Wright. It had some title, but it didn't say her name. And I really thought it was somebody that I had knew, and it had did some dirty stuff to me, because they look so much alike. Now, the area that they call, where it's called Wild West or Westwood, something like that. I don't know if that includes the areas of Frazier and Riley. I don't know, or if it's some other neighborhood names that, like, how neighborhoods change, or they have other names or whatever like that. Well, I mean, whatever like that. So, but the person that they could have been from, I think they was from Frazier. But they look so much alike. I really thought it was them. I was like, well, dang, they was married to that person. So, I didn't know, like, detail. And it's been a long time. It's been a decade. It's been about a decade. But it was somebody that, for about a year that I, kept unfortunately acquainted with. And they look so much like, and I really thought that was them that had got it. I really, really did, because they look so much like. But ain't no telling, that could be their first cousin or their sister, unbeknownst. Ain't no telling. And matter of fact, come to think about it, the oldest children look very similar to that person's children who I thought it was. They sure do come while I'm thinking about it. But let me not even. Ugh. But the like I said, this is long. But she would. I don't. How you think you gonna really? You know what? I know how. Maybe because maybe 100,000 other people probably got away with it. That's how. And then it also brought back about a situation in the bayou about this daycare owner. I'm still like, because I went on a field trip with them, and they had her and her sister daycares. They was good daycares. It's not like, oh yeah, they'll get there and they'll keep you, like, really, they had they daycares got there. Now, I noticed toward the end, before the daycares closed, they start some characters that they was hiring to work with the children. You be like, they don't care nothing about themselves. Like, those kind of folks ain't, like, they don't have that nurture or that balance. Some of those folks that they was hiring. So I said the word some. Say some. It wasn't a high percentage, It could just be 1 or 2 out of 20, and just those 2 just be like, I don't want my child to go there because, no. And it could just be the 1 or 2 that just was extremely, just no, smog, no. That just, but I just think, my godchild went to one of the daycares, and they used to take the children to Disney World, all kind of stuff like that. But basically, I'm saying that to say that this situation is kind of, similar to that situation, because it was supposed to be killing the husbands over insurance money, and supposedly, that situation was supposedly going through a divorce, and it's kind of odd because they saying that Supposedly Lorenzen had the wife DNA on it, like she had slept with him. Supposedly, ain't no telling, but you never know some folks. They probably would sleep with a dead body because that just sound kind of odd. I just don't believe it, especially with the way and the degree that the situation was. He would even let it set the food to get even tipping it and all that going on. And I doubt if he was even, the way he would want to move on for divorce, that he definitely was like, what I'm saying? It could have been a fight more so over respect than, oh, it's okay that you messing with that person, but don't come over the limit, disrespect me that you messing with that person. Like besides throwing it in my face, trying to act like you going to also get extra next to me, like you going to cut, you know what I'm saying? Cut my branch or stem or something like that. You could take a leaf, go ahead. But the branch is still, you're like over the line disrespecting. Now going back to the situation with the bayou, that's unbelievable. But you know what I'm saying? They could set up for women in prison to keep their babies in prison, and she could get there and have the prison daycare. She could work at the prison daycare. Maybe that'll help her keep her spirits going. Attending to the children and stuff like that in prison. They mama in prison, they all together, and that'll probably keep her going. Cause, whew, gosh, I tell you, 15, 20, 25 years ago, I remember as a child seeing that woman, and I just couldn't, but somebody around me did predicted that when I was a child. They did predict that would happen. And that's kind of odd. They did predict that, if not everything. They did predict that person would be involved and was not good for whomever the person was. I don't remember the guy in the town particular. It's very vague to me. But I do remember the woman and her, so far as a husband that ended up getting killed, he was a nice looking man for real. They way older than me. But he was a nice looking man. But I remember the children. I'm sure she had a husband, but babe, you know how you see people, you probably saw them all along. People like, yeah, you remember, but you don't. I don't know. Your mind just vague them out the picture. But I remember definitely the children when they was babies, they was born, they was well taken care of, all that kind of stuff. Now this situation here with the Memphis situation don't even seem like that's something, like I say, that's gonna be a situation where it's gonna be longer than a New Edition and a Michael Jackson movie, okay? It really is. I mean, it might have to turn into it's gonna be longer than, I don't know, they're gonna have to, this something that Stephen King and Spike Lee might have to join in on to produce this movie for Lorenzen Wright this year, because she's supposed to he started between the ages of 17 to 22. Why didn't you go to school before you start hooking up with him and he was 15 years old? So you didn't meet him till you was about 22 years old. So still between that time, what stopped you from getting your schooling in? And he was 15 years old, so shucks, he got down with the college. So why wasn't you going to school? And then plus you was dating Isaac Hayes. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to go get some. I don't know. I don't know. Just have to figure out her purpose. What she wanted to do was her interest. But I will be looking to see who did read that book. I will be doing that after this here. So I'm gonna get to the message so I can finish this here at 20 minutes. So when someone wanna let you go, this goes for any situation, whether it's family, whether it's acquaintances, because obviously, friends have to, what I'm saying, they can end. And it's, there's an end. Friend. Except when they want a divorce. Like I said, I already gave that at the beginning. Um, if you have nothing to really, you know what I'm saying? If you're holding somebody up, let them go. And don't be trying to get there and intentionally have somebody where if they can't be with me, I'm gonna make sure that you can't move, that you move crippled. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that you can't breathe in peace. Let them flow. Let them flow. Because you can't get no justice being up in jail. And you don't think with all this internet and extra technology today that you was gonna get caught. And for you got to be really, really, and that's why I say I really feel that the part of that, acquaintance that I met, and that she really looked like. I'm telling you, I really feel that I feel that they are more than first cousins, very close. I really do feel it. And ooh, Shiesty, oh, sociopath, and I believe they was Aries. I remember they was up toward the front of the year. Because they used to talk about their birthday, especially when it came around, I believe. And I believe we knew each other for about, they had to get, whew, X. You got 6 children. You getting like about $20,000 a month in child support. It don't take that much money to live in Memphis or even California. Now in California, yeah, with 6 children, you need that 20,000 or close to it, but you can push and pull without it. You sure can. But for $1 million life insurance policy, what you know what I'm saying? You can't unless you just know that you wasn't gonna live long, but you just wanna be able to do everything that you gotta do. That ain't even enough to leave all your children secured for the first 5 to 10 years once you're gone out of. You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, hey, look, I at least want $1 million. I feel they gonna go first, and then eventually I go about 10 years after them. But all I need is $1 million to survive in those 10 years, plus whatever other the Social Security that I still get. Like that, that's not good math because that's not enough money. Okay, it's just not for no 6 children. $1 million. Even okay, so even if you put that's $400,000 left. And I think about, I really, it still should be non-taxable. But the fact is, if somebody is murdered or missing, and you had a life insurance policy, you automatically the suspect, dummy. You're just gonna automatically be the suspect. It's, just ugh. But, I don't like what came to me. Also, I ain't gonna even get there and go into a dream that I had because I ain't wanna go repeat But I'm gonna keep it simple like this here. I don't believe that's the first time she been involved, and this not involving what people saying about the baby. I'm taking that out. I'm talking about grown people. The baby does matter. I'm for the baby, so you didn't like protect the babies and stuff like that. I believe. I know. Don't even put the word believe. Just put that in. Put it up in there. Let's say that there was an incident, at least another incident. Let me use the word at least. Because if I say, and then be like, oh no, girl, it was really false. So why didn't, look, I told y'all this stuff here is estimate. Someone else that was involved with him. And this was like kind of in the beginning of their relationship. That, hey, uneven stuff occurred. And let me tell you, and I'm telling you, like when that came, the whole picture of the person, And then why coincidentally? Because I didn't see, of course I hadn't been keeping up with it because I had been, hashtag puzzle book. But as I started, went through stuff, and I saw the picture of the girl Alexis. I'm like, dang, this girl looks so much similar to the one that is coming up in my picture. But supposedly, it's a supposed. So suppose it's a girl that looked very similar to the girl Alexis, because I didn't know what she was looking at, but a girl I seen her picture. She let's say she was like an A minus to B model. Like she could kind of handle her own, but she had her own signature. Like she wasn't like Kim Kardashian, or she wasn't no out the way bigoted type of person, but it was just somebody that he was also, long time ago. Like let's say before he actually got into college, or right when during that time. But hey, ah, I ain't about dumpster diving into everything, but just something. And then when I saw that girl Alexis picture, I was like, wow, the girl looked just so much like she didn't, I don't use the word like, but she wasn't too far off. And I don't believe this the first incident. This is just one murder that just came with a charge. The other incidents, I don't believe. The other incident, I don't believe it was gun. I believe it was more so and I'm not talking about the child, the baby stuff. The baby stuff is totally like separate. I can't even. They're just too much energy. Um, something with a poison. Oh gosh, that place has a lot. That mystery Bible Belt, and especially, and I'm gonna do I am gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna. If you're watching this video, this is where you find out that a project I will be doing that will be relevant to the mystery Bible Belt. Um, that will be released for 2019. So if you watch the previous video and you're like, okay, what other project you're doing? It is gonna be that. It's not gonna be directly. Well, let's say I don't believe I don't estimate. I'm gonna. I don't know. We'll just see what comes up between and then once the project actually launched. Let's just put it like that. But do look for the press release. Hashtag Puzzle Rise Book. Do follow us on Twitter. Daily Motion, we'll be on there. Continue to press the bell on this channel here. Do like, reply, and I will talk to you all later. And I guess I'm gonna put this as one of the much matters video for this year. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.